perks! Those things I validated my last way before I even thought of it. What does Venture look like with them? Well, it's more the same for Venture, honestly. For your minor perk, you can get sights on the ground, which is actually kind of insane. Sometimes it's just like, oh, so their team is going in now, huh? Leaving the support lagging behind? Interesting! The other minor perk is getting 300% ability recharge during Tectonic Shock. I really didn't try it though. The other perk just suited my playstyle more. The major perks, however, are the stars. 20% more range sounds cool, but that would mess up my muscle memory way too much for me to bother. The other one, however, gain Explorer's Resolve from melee. Ah! I heard so many people before Season 15 came out saying that Venture got horrible perks. Clearly, none of them play Venture, because this basically gives my melee lifesteal. But for as much as I love it, I can't be blind to some of the more funny or silly perks that Venture is very much so lacking. So I'm gonna go over a couple of fun ideas before I get into my comp games. For one, why not give me 2 charges to burrow, you cowards? I don't care. Increase the cooldown a bit and give me a second charge. Speaking of burrow, what about being able to go up walls? Or maybe one where Venture's location underground is no longer given away by the rocks. Another fun one could be impact damage if you use it in the air, dealing more damage depending on how high up you are when you start the ability. In terms of perks to counter Venture's shortcomings, what about a bigger splash range or faster projectiles on their primary as opposed to a longer range with those pesky flying heroes? Maybe to make it so that Venture's ult doesn't become useless at the mere suggestion of a Ramatro, Reinhardt, Sigma, or a now apparently a Risa shield. Thank you, Overwatch! Let Tectonic Shock go under shields, or maybe even shoot up rocks so someone being 0.01 meters off the ground still get hit. Also not a perk idea, but let Venture use Tectonic Shock while in Zarya grab. If Lucio can fucking beat, I should be able to use Shock. And as we're recording footage for this, we find out that Brian can use our Shatter Wall and grab! What is this shit? And lastly for Drill Dash, maybe whenever you kill an enemy it can refresh either Burrow or Drill Dash. Note that none of these ideas were made to be balanced, because perks were made to be fun, not balanced. But anyways, you're here to see me talk about my comp grind, not cope and siege. So, how did this season's placements go? Well, I made a perfect decision. I played on day 1 of a brand new season that just got done reworking the game. I'm fucking stupid! So since I had to do placements again, the game first showed me a predicted rank of Gold 2, but that's a baby rank, for babies. So I knew from moment 1 that I would need to reach Platinum again. So game 1, I mainly attempted to take out supports. Venture excels at taking out lone targets or getting behind enemy lines and just crushing everyone. I also spent the whole match poorly singing Undertale and Deltarune music. It was just a regular game on Runesapi, but we did win, so yay. After that game, however, I managed to rank up all the way from Gold 2 to Gold 4. Wait, what the fuck? Game 2 on Busan started with fuck! Oh boy, do I hate life. Venture can be a good idea to play against Widow. I mean, it's like holding a book up to your chest if you're about to get shot. I mean, like, it might work. It's better than not having the book there. If Widow can't take amazing high ground or there's ways for Venture to sneak in and get her, then Venture can honestly be a fair, kind of okay counter to Widowmaker. But if Venture can't get to her before she notices them, let's just say I think Widow has red-pilled everyone into thinking that Hero Bans is a good idea for the game. I'm dying on that hill, by the way. Fuck you and fuck Hero Bans. Overwatch does not need it. It just needs to rework Widowmaker, maybe Hanzo, nerf Sojo, and remove Hack and make Summer's Kit about hitting Virus, because that's the fun part of playing her. It's hitting Virus and killing someone because of it, not holding him too and killing them because of it. And then also give her infinite stealth back. That aside, sometimes in Venture you'll be presented with the question, should I kill myself to boot this bitch off the map? You have to consider many things. How much HP do they have? Can they get back up? Is it worth the trade? All things you should ponder. You should. I will not. I won't give a second thought. If this bitch is gonna be that close to the edge of the map, I'ma goddamn do it! Also, never be afraid to solo ult as Venture, especially against a tank. Because your ult is kinda shit, to be honest. I'll go on record and just say I don't think Tectonic Shock is a good ult against anyone who knows anything about the game. The best way to use it is not stand in front of a team, but instead to go after one annoying member. As a Venture player, think of your ult like Pulse Bomb. Don't save it, don't hold it, just use it. If you think you can use it where you can at least deny space from enemies, it's an effective ult. A good ultimate doesn't have to kill anyone. A good ult will keep enemies off the point, force them into undesired positions, or make them expend powerful abilities or even ults just to counter it. The next game in Junkertown kind of proves my point from last video about mental. Sometimes all it takes is having a positive mindset. Who do you think is going to do better? The Mei who after one fight makes up her mind about her team and gets mad at everyone else? Or the Venture reminding their team of their strengths and simply trying to have a good time? Sometimes people just have an off day, and sometimes all it takes is reminding their team of their strengths to help them go off. And what I can assure you is your overall rank is a result of your own skill. What the game really cares about is how well you do, and your overall win rate will always reflect how you perform. For game 4, remember how I said it takes forever for Venture to go underground? Guess what got me killed and thus losing us the point in overtime? Twice! Actually, we lost the first time because my team C9 the fuck out of the point. But the second time, you can literally see me underground before I die. This is complete bullshit. This is transphobic. This is, mean. Anyways, I'm back up to gold 2, so that's nice. Next game on Nepal, we won, but nothing I know really happened. Game 5. Wait, no, isn't this like game 6? Maybe 4? This is why I shouldn't count. I'm bad at it. Anyways, this game reminded me of something. Remember my previous statement from like 2 minutes ago about how it's always your fault in every other teams? Well, I'm gonna quickly have short-term memory loss so I can rant about Doomfist mains! So there's 2 types of Doomfist mains. The ones that know what they're doing and the ones you actually get in your games. Like, respect to those who can play Doom, but could you please drop a few ranks down so I don't have to deal with the guy who thinks running Doom into a Risa is a good idea? Doom is just so easily countered. And that's one of the major things low-rank players struggle with, fighting their counters. Most people in low ranks don't know how to play other heroes or when to swap. And I know, ironic coming from me, the Venture One Trick, but let me speak. You shouldn't swap just because you aren't doing well on a hero. You should swap only if the enemy team is making it impossible for you to be effective. There is a major difference between you making bad decisions and getting yourself killed, and the enemy team using strategies to make your play not as effective. Doom mains, I find, are the worst at this. They always get countered, and rather than accepting and swapping, they stick to Doom, and in some cases, you can fight your counters, such as a Venture or Junkrat fighting a Pharah. It's not that Pharah cannot be killed by them, it's just that it's really fucking hard. Doomfist cannot stop an oppressive Orisa, Sombra negates his existence, and Honor just adds salt to the wound. Doomfist was a really fun character, I will admit, but then he became a tank and stopped being fun. But anyways, please do not one-trick him unless you are ready to dedicate every waking moment to learning him. Anyways, my Doom rant over. The next game our tank was... Why? That's okay though. The enemy was playing Doom as well. And they were better at Doom than our Doom. Then our Doomfist main swapped to Malga. Yay! Then we'd still lost. As a former tank main, if you can't play Malga, what makes you think you can play Doomfist? The game after, I semi-recognized the name of our tank, but I couldn't quite pinpoint from where. I wonder what... Dear Heavenly Father, what did I do to deserve this? 3 games in a row I had to play with a Doomfist. Luckily, however, 3rd time's the charm. Round 1, they had a Sombra who clearly didn't know that I had sights. Despite this one, I was having a bad time after all the Doomfist mains I kept finding. So, what do you think I, the Venture main telling you not to play with bad mental, did after this win? Did I, A, go to bed for the night, B, continue playing, or C, yeah, you already know what I did. I went to bed! It would have been horrifically dumb of me to continue playing on bad mental, so I rested and came back the next day refreshed. And clearly, that's what it takes sometimes, because I lost the first match of the day, and then the next one, and the one after that, but I got ranked. I managed to hit hold up. So you're telling me I would do placements as tank, go 5-0, this was back when we had the 5 wins, 15 losses bullshit, and still get silver, but I go 4-6 in DPS and get plat? Okay, fine, I guess I am just that good. I guess all I really need now is a more consistent win rate to boost myself up. So, the game after that and the final of this video. How did that go? Well, for one, immediately the enemy team was playing Pharah. Fuck my life! And for 2, our other DPS was Junkrat. Wait. No. Remember my training. Also, never be afraid to solo as Venture, and in some cases, you can fight your counters, such as a Venture or Junkrat fighting a Pharah. Sometimes, all it takes is having a positive mindset. And that's the end of that. Hope you enjoyed this chapter of my grind. I really enjoyed making the last video. And while I write the script and voice it, I actually have no idea how well it did. But personally, I don't care. I really just want to show people me having fun in a game I love. But I'm certain you might be curious about a few things. Will I rank up from Plat 5? Do I try Venture's other perks? And a week after Season 15 started, did I already have the Tier 60 Venture skin in the Battle Pass? All of this and more will be revealed right now. Yes, and okay, look, I need a caked up Venture. Oh, also, I'll be streaming this weekend myself playing more comp games as Venture. So, if you want to pop on by, leave a chat, or just watch myself play in real time, feel free to drop on in.